Good morning, everyone. I, Vidyasagar, your SS teacher, welcome you all in the e-learning class of Modern International School Hiswa. I am going to start subject history of chapter 2 New Kings and Kingdom, and this is my fourth video lecture on this topic. Now, I am going to start the topic the administration of the empire. It means the administration, as we have discussed in the southern part, the Chola kingdom, which was one of the powerful kingdom, as they have their enlarged navy fleets because they were located in the southern points, and they have also administered the places, the southern places, very easily and swiftly, as there have been the dominion of the powerful peoples, and they used to dominate it, and by their domination they used to cover their taxes and a different type of taxes they used to collect it, like the settlements. It means those areas where the peasants used to settled, it was known as the Ur, and it became the prosperous whenever it could get the irrigational agricultures. Now, the group of the village which formed a larger unit that was known as the Nadu. It means that was the group of the larger villages, and now those village council, it means those powerful peoples who having the powers, they used to do the justification, as well as they also used to collect the taxes from the peoples, like the who were the peasants, they were the craft persons, because they were being uh, permitted by the capital kings, it means the Chol kings, as the rich peasants which were known as the Vellal, they experience and exercised a lot of power on the Nadu, as Nadu was a large part of the village. And now the Chol kings, who were very happy with those tax collectors, they used to also entitle them, like the Muvendalam. It means the three, the Velan or the peasants who are serving the three kings. It means they were giving them entitles, and they were also collecting the taxes. This was a very good situation for the Velans or the powerful peoples who became more and more powerful during those regions. And and the Arayars, who were the chiefs. And now you will see the a different type of land which is given here, that a particular land which was given to another person, that was known by the different names, like the Weleng Vagai, it means land for the non-Brahmins, and Brahmade, as this is also clear that these lands were given to the Brahmins from which the taxes were not collected. Sal Bhoga, it means for the maintenance of a school, it means for the educational purpose it was given. Devadana Tiruna Muttakani, it means land gifted to the temples. See the southern names, these were very tongue twistings. So just keep reminding it. And Palli Chandanam, it means land dominated for the Jains institutions. These were the lands which ever it was given for the different persons, and it was known by the particular names. Now we have seen the Brahmins, they were received the lands as Brahmade, and they used a large number of Brahmins, they have settled themselves along with the Kaveri river, Kaveri valley, and each Brahmade was looked by and assembly. It means each of the land it was looked after by a assembly, and the Sabha, which was known as the Sabha, and basically the prominent Brahmins used to hold this Sabha, and they used to do the decisions and record the details in the inscriptions. I have told you earlier, that those records which is written on a hard surface, these are known as the inscriptions. And they are the traders, they were performing the activities, they were known as the nagrams. It means traders, they were known as the nagrams. And one of the inscription which was found in Uttar Merur in the Chingleput districts of Tamil Nadu, as the Nadu term is named for the groups of the villagers. So Tamil Nadu, and this was known, then it was mentioned that how a sabha was organized and what was the different criteria for which the which was mentioned in that inscription of the Uttar Merur. There the sabha which have a different committee, and their work was also different, that they have to look out for the temples, they have to look out for the agricultures, they have to collect the taxes and different other things which was done by the sabha. And those peoples who you want to elect themselves, or who think that I am eligible for the being a member of the sabha, their name was written on the palm leaf and it was kept in the earthen pot. It means in a pot, and a child who used to pick it up, and they used to be selected as the members of the sabha. Now the Uttar Merur inscription which was found, there are some of the details which was written that how a person could become the member of the sabha. The first one was that they should have their own houses, and they should, their age should be around 35 to 70. H, they should also the knowledge of the Vedas, and they could also know about the how to conduct the administration, and these all knowledge should be to them. As well as there in the sabha, it was also mentioned that they should have the land from which the revenue is collected. So here, whenever the inscription was found, then we used to come to know that what was the written records. It means these was the only sources through which we could know about the earlier rules and regulations. Wherever this was the one page which was mentioned there, on the other side, when we used to found it, that an record which was from the Periyar Purnam, a 12th century Tamil work. It means it informs us that on the other side, one side we have seen that how the dominions peoples they used to live and what were the different rules for them. But on the other side, when what we used to see, that some of the peoples they were living the outskirt, it means peripheral areas of the region, those were known as the pulayas. It means those peoples were known as the pulayas. You can say the social groups are considered as outcast by the Brahmins and Velalas. Velas were the big peasants. Now their life was very meager. They used to just live within the forest, and they were surviving with the resources what they have. They don't have any extra facilities or something for which they could survive themselves. As this was another side phase we could see here. Now the it means the different many things by which they were just appreciating their life by the available resources. It means the forest and the animals, with the help of the animals and the different things which was available to them within the limited areas. Now the one of the important part in the lastly, it is mentioned that what was happening during the 7th to 10th centuries in the other part of the world. So during the Tang dynasty, which was in China, there it was mentioned that during 7th to 10th century, it means approximately 300 years, because 1 century is equal to 100 years. So 3 centuries become 300 years. There it was mentioned that the bureaucracies those bureaucracies, they were basically chosen by the written examination. It means they have to face the open competition, and whenever they used to selected, they used to be appointed there during the Tang dynasty. Okay, dear students, read the paragraph and keep watching. Thank you.